And welcome back for our last block of the Fool's Errand for the MS-DOS platform. We're playing this on DOSBox ECE, which is, I believe, EXE, Exados's DOSBox of choice. Everything in it seems to launch. I could change that if I wanted to. I prefer to use DOSBox X. I think is one of my favorites. But even though I have like 5 different versions of DOSBoxes installed, just in case, you know, each one has its own different stuff. So we are trying to figure out this puzzle, and I was about to explain why certain rules can work and can't work, right? So we have this where it replaces an E with a space, right? Which we don't want to have an HE with 2 spaces there. That wouldn't make any sense, right? So we know that this one has to come after that. Because if you replace that E with a space, you'll have a double space there. Also, you'll notice that EH isn't really a word, or isn't at the beginning of a word. Not a lot of words that I can think of that begin with EH. Chances are it probably has like a T in front of it or something. So my guess is there has to be a reverse string that comes after that, right? So we are also going to look at a few other ones here. So, and of course, now that we've kind of sussed out that, what we can do over here, oh, wait a second, I'm still on the wrong screen here. Zip. So now you can see my logic here. So the idea was that here we have a HE, and there's no word that's going to begin with EH, right? It's going to be an HE, like in the, or something like that. That there's no way that if it replaces it with a space, will that work, right? Because we're not going to have 2 spaces in a row. We're also not going to have it in that order, so it's going to reverse it, right? Oh, didn't want to do that. So it's going to reverse the string. So we want the one reversal after it. And we know that this other reversal is going to be before it, right? We also know that it's going to be after the replaceal with the E, because of the logic that I just said. So let's see what we get when we do that, right? So 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, and then 2, right? So did we get anything a little bit more legible? Like we have another EH. Where did that EH come from? Is that the EH that I'm... So, hag. So, we know that EH at the end. As a matter of fact, let's do that again real quick. So, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then 5. He. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so I messed that up. So, we do know that the reverses are going to come before it places those HEs, right? So let's move that back up, and let's see what that does. So we've only moved 5 now, so that should give us a little bit better with the HE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, right? So he, SH. He, SH. So OS, he, Now, of course, we're not going to have the two reversals at the beginning, right? We're going to have those reversals eventually. So we definitely know that there's that we're onto something with the HE, right? And the G's with the NUs. NUs with that? No, no. So another thing that we're going to know is that we're not going to want a lot of the G's replaced, right? So I tell you what, let's move this up. I'm going to move this up onto rule 3 because I don't want a shit ton of the G's replaced. You can tell that all the NUs in here are causing it to have a dissonance here. So let's see what that does, right? 1, 2, 7, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 5, right? So everything is a little better there. So let's see what we can do with he S, right? Lunatic? No, that's not it. He SH. Where do we get that SH from again? So the S comes from the final rule number 5. Let's see. We definitely want to get one of those reverse strings out of the beginning. We don't want to just like reverse it twice, right? I'm going to guess that one of those is going to stay at the beginning. So I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to take and I'm going to cycle one of those reverse strings down just one, right? So let's go 1, 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 5. So maybe a little bit better? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. There may be a possibility that there's another reverse string that we're looking at moving, but I tell you what, let's go ahead and take number 2, move it down one more again, and let's try it again. So 1, 7, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 5. I don't know. That's looking a little bit more OS. Where does that come from? So we know the OS is going to have a space in it. It's going to replace that 1 with it. P space S H I he sits. I'm going to take and move this reverse string down to here. He sits, right? So 1, 7, 3, 4, 6, 2, 8, 5. No, that didn't do it. What did I do wrong here? Okay, let's undo that. Let's actually take and just move that down to just one spot. Let's see what that does. 1, 7, 3, 4, 2, 6, 8, and 5. There's no D in here, right? No way to get a D. So there's probably a good possibility that that middle word isn't and. Because there's literally no way to get a D, right? Actually, I want to take a look at something. So 1 and 7, right? That doesn't make any sense. So I definitely don't want to have that reverse string at the beginning. As a matter of fact, is anything replaceable there? Replaces G, which we just did, right? 7 replaces G with U in U. So I have a feeling that that we're not going to have a reverse string at the beginning, right? Because if we go 7, 7, 3, no. 7 adds Hanu, replaces G within U, so that's not going to actually replace it. Actually, what that does is that allows us to remove to lower the reversal if we possibly can. So I mean, now we could do like 4 or oh no, wait a second. No, I'm talking out my ass again. Okay, so so we do want to make sure that that G is replaced. The question is I don't think we reverse it first, right? So UNAH. What does that look like reversed? See, to me that's gibberish, but I could be wrong, right? So instead of doing that first, let's do something that's not going to be tampered with, right? I have a feeling that 6 maybe? 6 has no G in it, right? So 6, 7. 6, 1, 7. And then the E replacement is not going to do anything, right? That's not right. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make hag actually look like something, right? Now we know that the G is going to be replaced with an NU, right? Oh, wrong one. So we know the G is going to be replaced with an NU at one point in time. So HANU. We also know that there's no other replacals. So this string has to be either reversed and then NUA, or UNA, UNAH. And neither of those look like a word to me, right? So we do know that it's either going to be 1 and 7 or 7 and 1. So, and there's no other replacement. I wonder if there's something that I can insert. Okay. Don't want to add that. Don't want to add that. I think we decided that that's not right, right? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So Dude, this is rough. This is, again, as rough as that last one was. Rougher, actually. We're going to run out of time, too. Sick! So, now let's just slug it out. See if we can make any progress here. So we do know that it's either going to be 7-1 or 1-7, right? I guess what we can do here is just kind of ignore that string for now. And see if we can get anything out of the rest of it, right? So we do know that depending on how many E's we want in there, like rule number 4 has a NG, so you know that that's going to come before a reversal, because those will need to be reversed for something to happen with them. Chances are it's going to be the last part of a word. And that's also going to make SO the first part of a word. So at some point in time, we're going to have an SO and we're going to have an NG. And replaces G with NU. Dude, I don't know if that's right. Una or Nua. Oh, God damn it. NUAH. That doesn't make any sense, right? So let's also see how we can manipulate, so NG, do we? Oh yeah, this one, right? So let's also contemplate this one. Chances are there's going to be an ANG. Is that right? Maybe. So long. I have a feeling that SO is going to be separate, right? That's going to be a word in itself. I'm thinking. Which means we probably want an E in front of it before it's replaced. So 4, 6, and 8. Oh, no. Cancel. 4, 6, and 8. So 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, and 8 give us his. And I have a feeling that that's going to be right. So let's... that means the reverse string's not going to be there, though. Or it has to be before that, right? Four, 6, 8. No. Because so that means that this HE is going to be before the 4, 6, 8 combo, right? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, God damn it. I keep on hitting the wrong button. Okay. So 1, 7, 3, 5, 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Dude, I feel like I'm so fucking close, dude. TI. So we're going to have something that's added after the TI, right? However, we need this there. TI. That's not going to make any sense if we have a prefix there. In. Shit. I feel like I'm completely off base. I thought I was getting it. Now I'm just kind of confused. I mean, we definitely do have some rules that we know aren't going to appear in certain orders because of, you know, the things that I've kind of pointed out, like I'm pretty sure that E is going to get removed, right? So we do want this E above the replace E. I have a feeling, though, having that replace E at the very end, maybe? I mean, that is killing all of the E's. Oh, so 5 can't be there. That was one of our rules. 5 has to be after 8, right? 1, 7, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5. So I think that's, we were kind of there before already. He, she's, SH. So SH and then there's a G, so G is, are we missing an NG somewhere? So another thing is that obviously there replaces G with NU. So that wouldn't make any sense there. Or would it? Three and then 7? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. NUNA. No, definitely not. Oh, looks like we're airing out here. Oh, there we go. There we go. 7, 1, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5. Okay, that OS is originally an SO. So I have a feeling that that's not actually going to be reversed. So let's move that. Let's move that up one in front of that last reverse roll, right? Reverse rule. So we go, oh, wait a second. I also changed around the first reverse. So let's move that down. And let's try it that way. So 7, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6, 8, 5. ANG. G. What is the G replacement again? With G within U. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Dude, I feel like I'm so close, though. Wonder what happens if we reverse 3 and 4. So 1, 4, 3, 2, 6, 8, 5. Oh, shit, I forgot 7. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. Wrong button. Okay. 7, 1, 4 and 3, 2, 6, 8, 5. So here's the thing is the NG there, the ANG, we can't make that an AND, so that has to be wrong. That has to be like completely wrong. God, I hope I'm right about the HE at the beginning. I mean, I guess that's easy since, what I really should work on is I should work on that SH, and see what that could be. SHI SE. His. No, that's a his, isn't it? So the fact that I'm putting an S after the HIS is wrong. That's supposed to be his. It has to be his. Which means, okay, so we already got the E. Wait a second. How does that work? We got the E replaced, E with a space. His. Oh, that's right. So, So, 6, and then 8 is his, right? And if we tack on 5 on that, then we get that shiz. So that's wrong. He something his. So there's going to need to be something else over there, right? So it's going to need to be he SOS. No, he S. He sang. Got it. So SANG. So 3. Let me take these orders and put them where I think they're going to be together, right? So if I take this, put a reverse in between it, right? So 315, is that right? 315, I get he sang. And I need to get that E replacement in before I add that last string, right? Oh my god, I can't believe we're done here. Oh my god. So Let me, I'm going to end up saving this and having to come back to it. Give me a second. I just want to see something real quick. I am way too invested in this right now. 1-5. He sang. That is absolutely it. So I got a little bit of it. I think I know where we are. So I'm going to save my game. It's after 4 o'clock, of course, and I'm just having way too much fun right now. I'm going to save my notes so my notes don't get lost. And we're going to continue with this puzzle when we get back next Friday, because I will finish this game with as little cheating as possible. Honestly, I really haven't done much of it since I've started this this game, which is awesome. I've done so little cheating now that I've developed methodologies to finishing all of this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. Let's see. Today's Friday, so we won't see you again until next week. I do want to make sure that I give you my schedule here. Now, we are streaming currently Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday is our Modern PC Day. We're currently playing Crosscode. We'll be playing that next Wednesday. Thursday is our Retro Console Day. We're currently playing Chocobo's Dungeon 2, a wonderful mystery dungeon game based in the Final Fantasy world on the Chocobo franchise. And then Fridays, which is today, which is our Retro PC Day. We're currently playing the Fool's Errand for the MS-DOS platform. We were playing it for the Amiga platform, but we dipped out on that since it wasn't working correctly. I do hope you join us for any of those days. We start at noon o'clock Central Standard Time, GMT -6, and end at 4, so 4-hour stream, right? If you want to catch us, make sure you hit the follow button down below. I surely appreciate it if you do catch us live. It's always worthwhile. And if you can't, what the hell am I doing here? And if you can't catch us live, hit us up over on YouTube. The subscribe and the alert button will tell you when we come out with new videos, which is regularly. Oh, sorry, just about choked on spit, which is embarrassing. I apologize for that. We come out with videos every day, 3 a day, different games. I mix them up after a week of them being aired over here. You can always check those out by hitting subscribe and alert and making sure you upvote and downvote if you watch them. I certainly appreciate it. And let's see what else. Other social media platforms. You can go ahead and click on the Abouts on both of our profiles here, either here or on YouTube. I'm on Reddit, Blue Sky, and Discord. You can check those out if you're so inclined. Otherwise, where was I? Otherwise, that's it. I definitely want to thank Xband for showing up today. I certainly appreciate it, as always. I'm going to call it quits for the day, and I will see you next week unless I plan an extra stream. Have a good one, and see you later.